This is Sniper signing in to Command & Conquer Red Alert 3 for another multiplayer replay cast. Spawning on the map Magmageddon. Let's get into introducing the teams. Team left side, going to call them Team 1. In the top left position, we have the yellow Soviet player. This is KitKat. Spawning in the left middle position of Magmageddon, rocking my personal favorite, Cyan Empire. This is SuperPower. Spawning in the lower left position, finishing off Team 1 is the Blue Empire, going for that double dojo opener with Twin Refinery. This is Alvin Tey. Now I'll make that triple refinery now. We'll come back to that in just a moment. Spawning in the bottom right position for Team 2 on Team right side is the Green Allied player. This is Thufi. Spawning in the middle right position as the Red Allies player. This is CCZD-Tony. And finishing off team number 2, spawning in the top right position as the Orange Allied player. This is Black Ops. Alright, so getting into this game, I actually just tried to record this game once, and Skype decided to kill my recording by doing its little sound and activating in the background, which apparently kills my recording software and it stops my recording. But of course, I didn't find that out until after I was done with the game. So yeah, there's that. But anyways, looks like we do have a triple refinery opener for Alvin Tey. Some attack dogs coming out to scout the Soviet player. We have KitKat getting that war factory down, up against some infantry. Airfield boot camp does get sold off. What is Tony going for? Tony has an airfield out on the water, power plant out on the water, twin refineries, and moving his MCV forward. What do we got coming out of Thufi? We have the attack dog scout, and we have double riptide ACVs moving on to the land from Thufi, and we have another unit over here, the Dolphin, coming out of the seaport, going to be going for the harass, most likely on this refinery, since Thufi has an attack dog in range. Looks like one Riptide ACV does stop to clean up that Imperial Warrior, but we do have Javelin Troopers coming out of this Riptide ACV, attempting to get attacks and shots off on this refinery, but however is chased away for the time being. Looks like, SuperPower suffering some heavy damage on his Mecha Bay. Did just sell off his nanotech mainframe because he has the only thing he's ever going to need. That is Tier 3 Imperial Dojo. And what do I mean by the only thing he's ever going to need? Well, if you notice, that is building incredibly slowly. So we're going to get to see a Yuriko Omega take the field. One Dolphin launching the harass. I don't know why he's not... I can't really agree with the attack on the refinery. Whoops. I can't really agree with the attack on the refinery, not the attack on the harvester. But, actually, if you're going to commit a Dolphin to fight the naval units out of Alvin Tey, you're going to want to commit both Dolphins to fight. There you go, so you get a fighting chance. But, however, the Dolphins will wind up going down. Imperial Warrior is being just a little bit annoying, going after that power plant. Looks like Alvin Tey losing some infantry to a Vindicator, but that's alright. Where is... Did he finish? Has he lost it? Does he have it? I'm looking for the sudden transport that would have been inevitably carrying Yuriko Omega. Did he lose it? What? Say what? Did he lose it? What? That doesn't make any sense. No, it's right there. It was disguised as something. That's what it was. It was disguised. Didn't recognize that in time, but Yuriko Omega crashes, sends one cryocopter crashing down to the earth, sends another shortly thereafter, and will start advancing upon Thufi's base, which actually isn't all that well developed. Thufi is, however, looks like he's going to be moving his MCV, going for that turret push on the water side, south side of Alvin Tey's base. Looks like we have a massive orange cryocopters and infantry and Vindicators coming out of Black Ops. Referring to players by their colors. That's excellent practice, let me tell you. Alvin Tey does have a burst storm sitting down here, so he is keeping an eye on things as they go. It looks like that Yuriko Omega, I think right there, did get taken out. Just the random bomb splatter on the ground. Sudden transport, yes she did. Sudden transport already prepared to pick up a fresh Yuriko Omega from the dojo. Looks like SuperPower's Tengus will be getting away from those two Apollo fighters that were on the chase. SuperPower does dispatch 2 more Tengus after that Cryocopter. That was maybe a bad rally point. Could have been going better, but in any event, we do have the turret push now underway from Thufi. But here we go. We have a sudden transport, and I'll give you one guess what that transport is carrying. Gonna be heading straight down towards Alvin Tey's base, but a cryo shot. The allies see them coming, see Yuriko coming. The allies, they tried to throw down the cryo shot, or someone tried to throw down a cryo shot from Team 2. Vindicators do go for the sudden transport, but Yuriko does eject out in time and does wind up knocking down that multi-gunner turret from Tony. Looks like we have a big engagement coming in from up here. Soviet armor engaging with Allied armor and Allied infantry, but the center of the action is definitely going to be down here with this Yuriko Omega. Yuriko juggling the turrets back and forth. Anything that is attacked by Yuriko is stunned or any building that is attacked by Yuriko, apparently, or at least turrets are like that, get stunned for another couple of seconds, something like that. Another couple of seconds before they can start firing again, and Yuriko does get the lift off on the MCV. The bombs drop on Yuriko, but she does not die. Yuriko is not dead. And now Yuriko, this naval expansion is as good as gone. Absolutely no hope of saving this whatsoever, and Thufi sold the seaport, and that is an elite Yuriko Omega. It's just disastrous for Thufi down there. Getting his airfield camped, getting his only power plant, or one of his only remaining power plants. Yes, I called this his only power plant when I'm staring at another one just on screen, just a few pixels over. Getting his airfield camp, tsunami tanks coming out to the shore, and here comes the Mark of Doom. This is that Yuriko Omega going to be attacking the airfield, and Yuriko goes heroic. We have a heroic Yuriko Omega, and that the amount of damage a heroic Yuriko can disperse out is just absolutely disgusting. It is just beyond disgusting. Looks like Tengu Harass does get cleaned up there. Good job from Tony. Tony does clean up an expansion from KitKat. Very nice indeed. Looks like Yuriko Omega just finished sweeping out both refineries in Thufi's old position. As you can see here, Thufi has been defeated, and now SuperPower is taking his heroic Yuriko Omega and setting his sights on the allied base. And right there, CCZD-Tony has been defeated. He drops as soon as he sees this psionic powerhouse coming for his position in that sudden transport. Oh my god, the health just evaporates on that thing. But we do have another engagement going on up here between KitKat and Black Ops. Soviet armor and Tesla troopers versus Allied infantry and Guardian tanks. Good micro here, getting that leech beam on that Guardian tank, wanting to get some extra firepower on this tank. I would not be surprised. Oh, he just slaps the F key right there. But that is it. As we saw, Yuriko Omega was down here, just absolutely wrecking everything. And Black Ops had no hope of stopping that kind of power. Okay, so that was definitely an interesting game. Did not expect to see that heroic Yuriko Omega taking the scene. I was actually sent this replay by SuperPower. I didn't really know what to expect going into it, but wow, oh wow. Yeah, seeing a Yuriko Omega ever is just like an Empire player's dream come true. Just Yuriko is just such power. Especially you get that Yuriko heroic. Oh, that's pretty much GG right there. If team left side, if whatever team has a heroic Yuriko is in good position to cover that commando, then she's basically an unstoppable tank, just rolling or floating, in her case, a hovering. Yeah, Yuriko hovers. It'd be a hovering tank just steaming across the map. Absolutely no hope for the Allied team to stop that. So great job from SuperPower recognizing the power of the Japanese commando. Did lose the first one, but kept to his guns, went for another one, and it turned out to pay enormous dividends. Taking a look at that resource graph, there's not really too much to be said. Lots of it. Usually, it lines up actually almost perfectly here for a bit. Does wind up diverging a little bit, and it looks like KitKat does wind up taking the inevitable lead towards the end of the game. oddly enough, Tony had one of the best incomes in the game, but I just didn't really see too much happening from Tony. Of course, I could have missed it. That could be very well my bad, but I just didn't recognize, aside from the air power, aside from the Apollo fighters, cryocopters, and vindicators that he had scouring the map. Looking over at this summary tab, we had 8 minutes and 30 seconds. Very short game for a 3v3 on Magmageddon, and just look at this KD ratio. Oh my, this KD ratio 1.85. I wonder how many units did SuperPower actually make that game. I wonder how many did he make. He created 27 units. Yes, yeah, I guess he did make the Tengus. So that's probably where a lot of the losses came from, was that, where the Tengus going down. But that was just great play from him. Absolutely fantastic. And that was just overall an awesome, awesome game. Despite it being short games can be very awesome and entertaining to watch. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. This is Sniper, signing out.